now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, Shakir. Off the play fake, it's Levis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. They go play action with Levis. Going deep downfield for Judy. And he will go all the way. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Tennessee. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They go play action for Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now second down throw for Lawrence. He is in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown Jaguars. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. On play action, here's Levis. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They put Campbell in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Lawrence. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go, let's go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. A pass complete to Paris Campbell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Here's Bigsby. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And the Jags are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
In motion comes Thomas. Here comes the jet sweep. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. Can they cash it in on third and goal? To throw is Lawrence. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. 3rd and long. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They bring Judy in motion. Here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Levis. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, they run the counter. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Jaguars ready to punt this one away. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They put Campbell in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Lawrence now on second down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They put Strange in motion. Back to throw. Lawrence. This one complete to Campbell. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
So, fourth down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They bring Judy in motion. Off the play fake, it's Levis. Going deep downfield for Judy. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. On the return, here comes Campbell. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to tuck it in, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Jaguars, 1st down. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, kill.
They go play action for Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey. Hey, I'm gun.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Take right open. Hey, run.
He'll try and run here with Bigsby.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
They'll try it now with Bigsby. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
they're going to get him down right at the 25.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. That's taken in by Shakir. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Second down and 8. Austin brought in motion. They go play action with Levis. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
Take right open. 11.
Now second down throw from nowhere to go. He is taken down. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. First and 10. Austin brought in motion. On play action, here's Levis. He'll find his running back, Cook. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now, faking the give. He'll check this down to the running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Levis to throw it here on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. They need one right now. 3rd and long. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They simply just don't have an answer for this guy defensively, Mike. I mean, regardless of who they put on him in man coverage or the type of zone coverage they try to capture him with, they simply can't slow him down, and we've already seen it here today. A fair share of big plays through the air, a couple of which have gone for touchdowns. He's had a couple nice blocks in the run game. I mean, he's really having as well-rounded a complete game that a receiver can have in the NFL, and until they prove they can slow him down, I would just keep giving him more opportunities.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense, pretty much spun the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion comes Thomas. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He finds Thomas coming across the field. Inside the 20. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, here's Bigsby. Room to run at the 35. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. He's going to look downfield once again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Play action now. It's Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
It's a pickup of 12. First down for Tennessee.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll run with Cook. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Here's Cook. And he will take this one across into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Titans. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter.
A tight end in motion now. They'll go with a counter on first down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Jeffrey Simmons brings up third down.
Going to need a big play now. Third down and long. To throw is Lawrence. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Here is first and 10. They'll run with Cook. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. Taking off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. In motion, Shakir. And the Titans are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4. Hook. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Titans will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down. Lawrence now. He's going to try it here again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
This is pretty high-level quarterback play right here. He knew before the snap, all he had to do was manipulate one defender with his eyes, and once he bit, ball comes out, on the money, big pickup.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. That is caught downfield by Campbell. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans.